Good morning, all. This is Muthuminal R, Assistant Professor from the Department of Agricultural Engineering at SNS College of Technology. Today's lecture is going to be on the topic Major Irrigation Projects Environmental Impact Assessment Process that comes under the unit Crop Water Requirement under the subject Irrigation and Drainage Engineering for the students of third year, 6th semester Agricultural Engineering. Water has always shaped civilization from the ancient canals of the Indus Valley to modern mega dams. Irrigation projects have played a vital role in agriculture, food production, and rural development. But here comes the engineering dilemma. When humans control rivers, nature always sends us a bill later. In this lecture, we will understand what the major irrigation projects are, their importance and infrastructure, historical development, environmental impact, and the need for the environmental impact assessment. So now let us recall what we have seen at the previous lecture series. We have seen about river development in India, river development in Tamil Nadu, classification based on culturable command area, and irrigation projects based on application. India depends heavily on monsoon, that is monsoon rainfall, which is highly uneven. Some regions receive floods while others suffer droughts. That is why irrigation projects become a backbone of Indian agriculture. What is a major irrigation project? A major irrigation project is an irrigation system designed to supply water to a very large agricultural area. In India, projects serving more than 10,000 hectares of cultivable land are generally classified as major irrigation projects. These projects usually include larger dams, reservoirs, canal networks, diversion structures, pumping stations, and distribution channels. The examples that include are Bakra Nangal project, Nagarjuna Sagar project, Indira Gandhi Canal project. These are not just engineering structures, they are national development systems supporting agriculture, drinking water supply, hydropower generation, flood control, and regional economic growth. A river may begin as poetry in the mountains, but downstream engineers convert it into lifelines for millions. The importance of major irrigation projects are because increase in agricultural productivity, support multiple cropping, reduce dependence on rainfall, improves the food security, generates employment opportunities, recharges groundwater indirectly. They also help the farmers cultivate water intensive crops such as rice, sugarcane, cotton. However, the large scale irrigation also creates challenges like water logging, soil salinity, displacement of people, ecological balance. The engineering without environmental thinking is like building a boat and forgetting the river has fish. The key characteristics and the infrastructure involves huge investment, long construction periods, large command area, multi-purpose usage. The major infrastructure components include dams or barrage, reservoir, main canal, branch canals, distribution networks, and the drainage systems. The drainage system is especially important because if excess water is not removed properly, the soil becomes saline, crop roots lose oxygen, productivity decreases. Remember this classic engineering truth: supplying water is easy, managing excess water is wisdom. The irrigation projects can affect environment significantly. Some major impacts include submergence of forest, loss of biodiversity, disturbance to aquatic ecosystem, sedimentation, reduction in downstream river flow, water quality deterioration. So this leads us to use the environmental impact assessment. It is a systematic process used to predict environmental impacts, evaluate risk, suggest mitigation measures along with consideration of sustainable development. It also supports it. Environmental flow deficiency occurs when river is no longer receive the enough natural flow due to excessive diversion. So the river without flow slowly become channels without life. That is why the engineers today must think beyond the construction. Modern irrigation engineering is not only about controlling water, it is about balancing human need and ecological survival. So let us summarize today's lecture. We study major irrigation projects, their importance and components, historical significance, environmental impacts, and the role of environmental impact assessment. The future of irrigation engineering depends not only on the bigger projects but on smarter and sustainable water management. This is what I have prepared for today's class. If you guys have any kind of doubt or anything, you guys can ping me anytime. See you at the next class. Thank you.